Welcome back to Dawn Hunters.
I'm Captain William,
And I'm Yana, and we are
in the middle of a refit that's supposed to take 3 months, and we are now
at about 5 months in.
typical. Buy a boat, get a bottle of champagne, get a beautiful wife, go sailing. Look at this mess. We started out organized, we're in such chaos right now.
This episode is gonna have quite a bit of William's explanation on things, me doing some things.
Ready?
Wait, I think I have a cramp! For the most part, just enjoy the chaos. And for those of you who are new here, we've gone from a steel monohull to a fiberglass cat, and now we are on aluminum catamaran. That is supposed to be our dream boat, but for right now, it's a mess.
She even forgot about the trawler.
Yes, we started actually on a trawler.
Our new 53-foot aluminium exploration cat is now being refit and updated for our off-grid use.
Hopefully we're gonna hit that water soon. And you hit the like and subscribe button. Well, in the last episode we were doing the shower and it was quite a project.
We're going to continue because I am not going to give up, but I swear I spent more time on this imaginary shower. And we don't shower in the boat anyway, we're always showering outside. But it's going to look like one of the coolest showers on any aluminium boat made.
Coolest shower you've ever seen.
Her first cool shower. The only way to get this shower pan with a correct angle is to use a laser sight, and that way I can laser from the level floor all the way to the back. That'll tell me where I need to weld these tabs. And now that I know where these tabs belong, I've got to grind the aluminum away so it's nice and clean so I can strike and weld underneath here. I love the aluminum cat because I can weld the brackets in place, tack them, and then go back and weld them really strong, and there's no hardware, screws, and nuts and bolts to use. The laser was so I could make sure that the front of the shower pan was higher than the back of the pan, so the water's all going to run to the back. And it has to be a little bit more to the inside than the outside, so that water goes to that corner. Laser's about the only way you're going to do that because there's not a straight edge on the boat. Well, we succeeded. Now we can start welding and get this pan in here. Finally, the install of this shower base, which is going to have sub-supports and be on the correct angle for drainage. And then the wood teak inside is going to be level. Such an enclosed space, and it's so hot. I have to weld a little bit, hold my breath, tack, and then I've got to get out of here for a little while and get a deep breath. to go out and get some fresh air. Shit, I'm gonna have to wait Yana because this is a lot harder than I thought. So I had to roll this damn thing to get it in here. I was gonna cut it on the top, and now I want to make a nice smooth bend to the top. So I fabricated a bender, but it is so freaking tough that I'm gonna have to, I guess, get some help. I think she can pull on it, and I can use my feet. We are about to bend your shower stall, but I can't do it by myself.
Why not?
We need some extra mass. I've been working so hard on the boat, I don't have any mass left.
Look at my sweat. If we didn't judge the work by the sweat, I definitely work more than William.
I know. It's only 39°C up here today.
Let's go downstairs and make this shower. In the hole we go. Oh
So,
my God, what's happening here?
so this thing's bent the wrong way. We have to bend that. Just a moment, let me get it. Okay. Oh, your beautiful shower that you wanted. So I've got to put my feet here somehow, and then we've got to bend this down. So it's going to kind of fit this contour. So we have to overbend it because it want to spring back. So I got this side kind of working, and this side is not. So I got to put my feet here, and I need you to put your feet here.
All right.
And then we're going to push this bar down together. You've got longer feet.
Okay.
My foot as high as you can get it.
I can't. You guys will see. I can't get my feet that high up. That's it.
Pretend you're in bed.
So now what?
Ready?
What
Put your hand on here.
Wait, I think I have a cramp. All right. I'll try out the other way.
Now how are you going to push this down?
Like this.
All right, ready? On 3, push
So,
it
but
down.
what are we doing?
On 3, you're just pushing this down
All
this
right.
way. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
It's not gonna break and cut our legs. Is it
Not
done?
your leg. Your little leg isn't even.
Is it done?
That's it. Let me take it off and see what it looks like. Watch your toes.
If you ever have been to a weightlifting gym, you know like how guys drop their weights there and you hate them for that noise. I'm sure William was one of those guys. Let me know in the comments if you are one of those guys too.
I thought you were going to say about grunting. I think you need a hand. Hold those, see those 2 pieces of metal
Yep.
in the end? Don't squeeze them, just hold them on the bottom, and they're like this.
I can't put my hand there. Okay, now I can. But don't squeeze my arm.
So we're going to take this guy off, and don't let the big pieces of metal drop. Okay, thank you. Is it bent right or not?
No. It's a weird angle.
No.
So take this thing.
Like the Saba.
Yeah, I don't think it's bent right. You can see here there is a nice curve, and here there is a straight angle. Don't you see that?
It's on purpose.
What kind of purpose?
This one, see how long it is? And it gets shorter and it gets shorter.
But what? Okay, so this is the wall. So what happens here?
We're gonna raise it up. It's not done yet.
No?
No, now what happens is we have to pick the wall up.
And then what are we going to put it on?
Like this. There we go. A little higher.
Higher?
Yeah, like that.
Ah, okay, maybe it's done right. He tricked me. It's falling.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put something underneath it, but at least I know it's gonna work correctly.
All right.
I'm just gonna put trim up there.
Hard work. That's it?
That's it. So I couldn't take that
Muscle.
out. Brain, muscle. I decided to use a largemouth drain at the bottom of the pan, so if there's any hair or mess, we can clean that out. So I have to make that hole, and then I've got to put an angle on it so it all tapers down. The best way to make a taper is beat on it with a hammer and a pipe, and it'll slowly curve it down like doing body work. The most important part here is to get this seal really good and tight, and then seal it with rubber rather than silicone, so we're never going to have a leak. I only get a chance to do this right one time because pulling this pan out would be a nightmare. I looked around to find an old bathtub style drain because it doesn't have restrictions, so you can use a plunger on it. You can also use hair catchers and other things, and that way you don't have to be using chemicals to clean your lines out, which happens a lot in the shower. The other challenge is, how do I get the walls to connect to this without having a big gap? I can't weld inside because the hull absolutely gets full of fumes, and it's just too difficult. So I came up with some tabs that I can slide on the top and on the bottom of the wall in the shower pan, fill that with the 2-part epoxy resin, and now I've got a good watertight connection between them. By using these connector plates and Dow chemical sealant, there'll be a joint, but I can always remove it at some later date if I have to get access. I had to weld tabs and then use screws to attach those tabs to the front aluminum plate, and that way if I ever have to get this out, it's not in there for a lifetime. I now know why they build the shower and put all this in and then put the boat together, because getting it all down in there, aligned and properly sealed, I think it took me longer than building the whole davit system. Finally. I think this thing took longer than building the damn boat. It better be a piece of art. And I really don't care if we get electrocuted in it.
Well, it's been about 3 days since I've bent the aluminum, and you guys are gonna see the amazing progress that we have done here. Number one, there is a wall here. Is it also called bulkhead? Hey, what? I'm trying to show them how amazingly this all put together, and he just removed a wall. Put it back.
It's pouring rain, so I get to check for leaks in these new portholes. And this is going to be secret door through the shower that people are saying, isn't it weird going through the shower? I don't know, is it?
Going back to the tour before somebody removed a wall from the bathroom. So this is a shower. Can I step here? Not bad. Even good with my height, and I'm not a small person. This is a wall that we bent. Where is the other wall? What kind of renovation this is? I'm gonna fire that contractor. Puts his screws all over the place.
Best place for a screw is in the shower. Everyone knows that.
It's like a royal bathroom. Have you ever seen a bathroom of this size ahead on the boat? Look at the sink. This is a real size sink. I can wash a dog in here. So here's going to be a mirror. Here's going to be a cabinet. And that's more cabinets here. And then the most important thing, why this whole thing even is built, the toilet.
The creator's throne.
Why so small? It's a tiny toilet.
So it's...
Ah! He told me yesterday about this thing when I was checking the sink like 5 times and today. Ow! Who put it here? Stupid thing. What's happening with this toilet? Why it's so small?
There's two sizes of toilet. There's a standard and then there's the mini. And the mini gives you more room for your legs and less room for your ass. So I guess you gotta keep your ass small. It's pretty strange though when the toilet's smaller than the bowl for brushing your teeth. I guess you could use this if that's too small. Seriously though, I need you to sit there because your knees are longer than mine. I don't have an issue, but I gotta see where your knees go to decide how we're gonna rotate this mini toilet.
It's gonna be called tiny toilet. This thing is really cute.
Watch your head.
I mean, I guess it's kind of a very comfortable toilet. Have you ever tried a tiny toilet? Wow, it's very small. Why is it so small? The big one couldn't fit, or it's too heavy, or what is it? I feel like I'm back 3 years old. It's fine like this, but it's small. Like the hole is small. My knees are fine, it's not about the knee. I do have to use the sink.
I'm pondering, when you're 3 years old, you have a smaller toilet than the adults?
No, you have just like this little thing. Like a sink style that you just pee or poop in it and then your parents take it away. It's like kind of like this compostable toilet style.
It's not that little. All right, that's what I want to know is where your knees go. I don't really need to know whether or not the toilet's going to fit you because it is what it is. You can go overboard. Now I need to finish the outside piece of plate and then start doing the trim work in here. I've had to design the cabinets such that we can still get the bottom port hatches out because down inside is where we're going to have the keel cooler for the air conditioning. I can finally finish this because I've got approval from the Admiral.
It's been so hot. What is the temperature? You're measuring the wrong place.
You're only 29 here.
Now you have to measure here. That's what's working.
That's 31. You're right. This is colder than this. Figures. That's where the heart is.
Yeah, right. This episode is a mess. It's because, like we said in the intro, our life on the boat has been a mess. We're gonna do some more organizing in future episodes, but we just felt like we haven't released anything in a while. So if you did hang to this moment, thank you. Because it was a mess. So yes, we're gonna be more organized in future.
Thank you to all the patrons, all the comments, all the people that have been supporting us. It's you guys that keep us going because sometimes we just don't want to be doing this.
Yes, thank you for watching. And if you didn't press that like button,
go back.
I'm looking at you very bad. Spank, spank, spank. See you in the next episode.